Hello everyone, my name is Jane. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making some deep fried fish which has been marinated. Yep, that's how it's gonna look like in the end, and I had it with my favorite ugali. It's a Kenyan staple. So I'll show you some of the ingredients we're going to use today. The fish I got was sea bass, about 1 kg sea bass. I had a mix of peppers for color, spring onion, garlic cloves, a ginger like a thumb size. Yep, so I chopped up a little piece of everything of my peppers, not much, just a bit, about less than a third of it. Anyway, we're gonna blend all this, but we will use the leftover marinade for something else, so it might look like a lot, but it's not. Yeah, so I chopped them into manageable pieces and threw them in the blender. I had one medium-sized onion, by the way. Yeah, I chopped everything into smaller pieces, throw them in the blender. Put a little bit of oil in the blender just to make it soft instead of water, to make it easy to blend. But it depends with your blender though, so yep, that I wanted a bit chunky, but it's okay, the consistency doesn't matter really. So for the fish, you're gonna try to make some incisions and have some cuts deep inside so you can put your marinade inside. So be careful, but use a sharp knife. Oops, as you can see, it's slippery. So yeah, just cut it gently and have the incisions deep. Yep, and remember to wash your hands frequently when dealing with fish. So I will keep going back and forth, washing my hands, then handling something else, washing my hands, then handling something else. Yep, after my fish is ready, I decided to add some flavor on the fish. So I put some chilies, some mixed spices, a little garlic powder, now I'm starting to stuff the marinade inside the fish. I start with a spoon, but I felt it's not really doing what I want. It looked like I was taking it out instead of putting it in. Yep, so try to put the marinade in every space and every cut. Remember, you must have some leftover for making the sauce. You're going to make a sauce as well with the leftover marinade. Yep, I ditched the spoon right there. Yep, so after you marinate everything, you're just gonna cover with the foil and put in the fridge for minimum 2 hours. As usual, the longer the better, but I kept it for I think 3 hours. Yep. So now we're going to make the sauce. I wanted to make something a bit chunky because it was too smooth. Those are the spices I'm gonna use, just the same mix of spices that you prefer. And then just chop up more onions and the tomatoes and the peppers, but just to make a chunky consistency. So I put the oil in the pan, I prepared my onion, another one medium-sized onion, I used just tomatoes and still add boxed tomatoes. I just like I said, I just wanted a bit of texture, so I just wanted something chunky to hold on to, not like a soup but more like a sauce. But yeah, remember the other marinade is on the side there. We're going to add that too. Yeah, that's the boxed tomatoes I'm going to add. So I'm trying to cook my onions until they start to brown. Later on I'm gonna add coriander. I didn't show it initially, but yeah, I'm gonna use coriander as a garnish. So put the tomatoes and let it cook until they are mashed up. Add some salt. I added a half of that cube, vegetable stock cube, my garlic powder, I added some curry powder, mild curry powder in that case, but if you like spicy, just you can add as much chili and spices as you like. So yeah, the tomatoes have cooked down. I'm gonna add the last remaining marinade that we blended earlier, and then just add some water on that to make sure I get everything out. I added the boxed tomatoes, a little bit of that. More chili. It wasn't that spicy. It might look like I'm putting a lot of chili, but it wasn't that spicy. Yeah, add the water. I would say like half a glass or 1 glass. And then turn down the heat and let it cook for a while. I added more mixed spices. Meanwhile, I'm preparing hot oil so I can deep fry the fish. The fish that we were marinating for about 3 hours now. So while the sauce is cooking slowly, I'm going to deep fry my fish. Yep, so here's the fish after 3 hours, and the oil is hot, so just be careful while placing it. I'm kind of shallow frying more than deep frying, but I guess shallow makes sure the marinade doesn't escape. I don't know, but I think it's best when you're using some of this type of marinade. So I'm just gonna check on the sauce. It's coming out well. Yep, the fish is starting to get better. I just flipped them. Fish is ready. Yay. So now I'm gonna put some fish into the sauce and just cover it in the sauce. I didn't use all the fish because I was leaving some for another day, or for the next day. If I have more sauce, I can just refresh it, but today I was just gonna use a few of the deep fried fish. So I put it in the sauce, let it soak up for a bit, and then I'll just take it out. So it's still crunchy but still moist with the sauce on top of it. Yep. Now I'm just gonna turn off the heat for the sauce and add my coriander. This will come in as a side. You can use it as a side on your fish and on any of your other dishes. Now I'm just gonna plate it and show you how. Yeah, that's the sauce I made. So delicious, by the way. So this time I had it with some greens we make from Kenya, spring greens, or sukuma wiki as we call them. Finally, my fish, yum yum yum, and my ugali was somewhere waiting for me. Yummy, yep, and that's it for me today. That was my fish, that was my meal. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.